She's stuck inside my mental. She got a body like a temple. Even though she drives me crazy.
Hello.
We back.
We are back. We are back. What movie is that from?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll finish the line. We are getting Doug back. Although I don't think those are the exact words.
I don't know. I have no. I
Hangover.
Have no clue. Okay, I definitely would not have known that.
You didn't see Hangover?
I mean, yeah, I did see Hangover, but I didn't see it to like remember it like that.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we gotta watch Hangover then.
Okay. You wanna watch it tonight?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Well, I almost forgot how our intro starts. I am beautiful,
and I'm Ace,
and we are
together real bad.
Real bad.
Yeah.
Still. We are here. It's been a long break, but
it has.
I was like,
it's okay.
It didn't. I mean, I know,
but the backup and it's fine.
Okay. I definitely pointed to it like
you did. It's actually your job to hit the record button anyway.
Why is it my job?
Because I dubbed it your job.
You always do. You good for dubbing stuff. My job.
I am. Why you tell me I was out here looking bad? Hold on.
Because you're not.
Oh,
the same way you be saying stuff like that to me when I be like, why didn't you tell me I had crusties on my nose? And you'd be like,
I was looking deep into your eyes.
Right. Some stupid shit like
your
that.
Soul.
Oh, girl. I be wanting you to observe me. Make sure that not enough. Not in detail. You're not as detail oriented as I would like for you to be.
I'm sorry. That's just who I am. I don't know what to tell you.
I know.
This shit get done though, don't it?
No, I mean it does. And I'm not talking
you be seen too. I'll be like, damn girl. I had to tell you this morning.
Tell me what?
When I say damn girl,
I acknowledged what you were saying.
Okay.
I just did it like the girl that like that guy that has the hair with the little ponytail, and he be doing those videos like side by side. Well, not side by side, but like reacting. Oh. So he'd be like, "That's what I was doing." Yeah, the eyelashes in a tiny ponytail.
That poor ponytail boy.
You just don't be catching on, but you want me to react a certain way, so I'll react a certain way from now on.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. All right. I guess we'll start this episode, or I guess this season.
I don't know what you call it.
Right.
I don't really have seasons.
Yeah.
I don't really have seasons to like welcome back. I have no clue.
Well, we'll start this welcome back episode with a bunch of updates from us.
First, I would like to say that this setup isn't permanent.
No.
It was convenient for the day. Yes, that is all.
Okay. So the last time we talked to y'all, it was before.
It was like end of October, I think. And we were supposed to come back in January, but I
mean, we are still in January.
Second week in January, I kept saying. But I had to go see my mom, and then we've been like planning, which we'll talk a little bit more about shortly. But I don't know. I'm excited to be doing this again. You probably not, but I am.
It's not that I'm not excited. It's just like, okay, gotta start putting this back on the schedule, and
So you don't want to do it no more?
No, I do want to do it. It's just, I've been enjoying not having to do it, if that makes sense.
You're supposed to enjoy doing it as well.
I do enjoy doing it and getting it done. I'm just saying,
Okay. As long as you still want to do it, you just keep me updated when you get tired.
I will.
Okay. All
right. So as I was saying, the last time we spoke was before, at the end of October. So we missed my birthday and birthday trip shenanigans. So I guess we'll start with that.
Yeah, we went to Denver, Colorado for 4 days, 5 nights. Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday. No. From Monday to Friday, because I can never get that. We got there Monday, we left Friday. Yes. We stayed in this hotel called Catbird.
It was so cute. Awesome. Oh my gosh. Beautiful, like boutique hotel, very modern, and just everything about it. I really, really enjoyed the staff, the decor.
Yes.
The amenities.
Yes, the little breakfast. I enjoyed the little breakfast. I also enjoyed the gym. They had a Peloton. in heaven. Just, I think my favorite part, honestly, was the staff and the location.
Yeah.
The two things. The
Yeah.
staff was super cool. There was a black girl there that we kind of got cool with. Even the white woman before she went on vacation was very cool. Yeah, I didn't have anything bad to say about it. Like, I read the reviews and some people were just being nitpicky about, this is they were calling it, I don't know if they called it like what's the new word for yuppie? It's not yuppie anymore. Millennial or what's the political word? A liberal or millennial, like people were saying.
I have no idea.
Okay. But
I
people
didn't see
were basically
comments.
Okay. I was just me like reading reviews and stuff, and people were just not happy with it because it's not like a conventional hotel per se, but it's in a great location.
Oh my God. The location was like perfect.
Yeah.
Like, you could take the train from the airport, walk from the train across the street and around the corner to this hotel.
Yeah, you can't beat
so
that.
Convenient.
I think it was, otherwise it might have been like an hour Uber drive or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
So me and my good friend ChatGPT found the closest thing to like a train station. So to the train station, and it was Catbird, and it was, thank you, Chat.
Yeah, my favorite thing about Catbird would probably be the like bar that they had upstairs on the rooftop.
Oh, yeah,
I don't even remember. I don't even remember the name of it.
I don't know.
It was actually really cool. They had a bunch of board games up there. The decor also like was a bomb.
Yeah.
They had indoor outdoor space, so like the bar and everything was indoor, but they also had a bar that led outdoor that was still covered, and then there were spaces and tables and chairs and stuff that were also uncovered that led into like where the pool was. We didn't get in the pool because it was a little bit too chilly to do that. And then I think it was like a little bit of an outdoor event space on the rooftop as well.
Yeah,
that was covered in like with a tent or whatever. But that was one of my favorite parts about it.
We played pool.
We played pool. We did.
Yes.
Oh, we did. I had to go back to envision where the pool table was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's not my favorite part though, but I'm talking about my favorite part.
Oh, you saw my favorites. Okay.
Yeah. So
my favorite part was beating you in pool.
Okay. You already said your favorite parts, and that wasn't it.
Beating
you can't work backwards.
I added it.
Whatever. The other favorite part of mine was like how the room was structured. Like everything was like compact, but at the same time, so much space.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes any sense.
I mean, the way that they set it up, it was lofted, for lack of a better word.
It definitely was lofted because the bed was lofted. They took stairs up to the bed.
It was on a platform that you did go up and down. I don't know about those stairs though. That was my only concern. Yeah. Well, if you're
cute
older,
to look at.
Yeah,
not very convenient.
I couldn't imagine my mom trying to get down those stairs, and she's in really good shape to be 77, and it's awkward.
I also think that maybe a lot of those reviews came from older people who didn't find the space very
hotel like.
Yeah, like traditional hotel
that they're used to.
Yeah,
but all in all, it was good. Of course, we partook in the
the extracurriculars, dealing with flowers and
gardening, as you say.
Yeah, gardening. Oh yeah, that's my new favorite term.
The food was actually good.
Oh my God.
I was impressed, especially coming from Chicago. I was super impressed.
I am picky when it comes to food and being out of state and, exploring different cuisines and just restaurants in general. They were every single place that we went to was good. Yeah. I had no complaints whatsoever, honestly.
Same.
And that's huge coming from me. You can ask this one. Really, really good. Yeah. There's this one breakfast spot. I don't even know what it's called. I want to say like the Nook or the Rook. Is that
the Rook was upstairs?
Oh, the Rook was
that
upstairs.
was the upstairs.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, okay. God, I don't know what the breakfast spot was called. Now.
But I'm talking about the one that was down like the last day that we were there, that we walked down and
the other way, the shorter one.
Yeah,
I don't know what that was called either.
I was so high there, so I barely remember a whole lot, but I do remember that food being so fire.
Yeah.
It was so good.
I was impressed. Y'all not better than Chicago, but y'all.
No, but y'all pretty dang good.
Yeah, y'all pretty
and
good.
then there was another restaurant that we went to. It was like a seafood restaurant that Destiny suggested to us.
Mm-hmm.
And
that
it was
good.
really good. And then it was my birthday. Was that my birthday?
Like your actual birthday?
Yeah.
Probably so, yeah. I think it was like that Thursday.
Yeah.
I think we did do that.
Oh, it was so good.
It took a long time for us to get our food, though. That was my only complaint. It took a long time. I remember being starving.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus, when is the food coming?
It did take a while.
Yeah.
It did take a while. But yeah, really good time in Denver. One of the birthday gifts, I guess, from you would have been, or what I would consider a birthday gift. Mm-hmm. Oh, now you checking on me? I just
so happened to see it.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Thank you.
Because I was looking at your lips.
Oh,
okay.
Are my lips moisturized?
They are.
Okay. Ace and I went to a Denver Broncos game.
I don't have that button on here.
That was enough.
Wait. Yes, I do.
Yeah. We went to see the Denver Broncos play. Who did they play? The Raiders?
I think so.
Yeah, I think they played the Raiders. It was my first NFL game, and I had so much fun. First of all, let's talk about how we got there, which was actually really, really,
which was fun.
Really, it was fun
in and of itself. Yeah, I enjoyed that.
We just got scooters, and we rode scooters for like 15 minutes.
I think it was like a 20-minute ride. The city is very commuter, bike, scooter friendly.
Yes,
like extremely.
We actually took scooters probably 90% of the time that we were there.
If we didn't want to walk off
if we didn't want to walk,
like that,
we took scooters. So we ended up taking scooters to the stadium, and that was so much fun
and convenient.
And
all we had to do, go down to the Riverwalk, which we had no clue.
Oh yeah,
go down to the Riverwalk,
and there was a path. There was a path all the way to the stadium, which was super, super dope.
Yeah.
So
we had another reason why Catbird is.
Yeah. Also, let's also mention the fact that they have scooters there at Catbird. We didn't get to ride them.
Oh yes, they did.
They had scooters and bikes,
and something else. A motorcycle.
The motorbike. It was no, it wasn't a motorcycle. It was like a sitting scooter.
I thought it was something else too. Okay,
no,
but they did. They had their branding on it. I guess you could use them if you wanted to.
Yeah, but so we took the scooters all the way to the stadium. Got inside. It was such a good time. They actually they lost.
No, they
won.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe I felt like it was a loss because it wasn't the Bears.
I don't know. Talk about the Bears.
I know. Oh my god. Oh, my heart.
Oh God, help us, Lord.
Poor Bears.
I know.
But anyway, the Denver game was a lot of fun.
Yeah, even the food there was decent for stadium food. We had like a steak bowl kind of.
We did?
Yeah, remember?
No.
Well, I did. Oh my Lord. I had like a steak bowl with rice, a little bit of rice, mostly beans.
I do remember.
They were right next to each other.
Yeah.
I don't know what you had.
I don't remember what I had either, but I do remember going to
and it was a little chilly, but it wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
So it was enjoyable.
We had a good time. I even had the colors on because ironically their colors are similar to the Bears.
Oh, so you get away with it kind of.
Yeah, I got away with it a little bit.
Yeah. So that was that.
So that was anything else? Oh, that's not. We also went skiing. Oh my God. How could we forget?
Not skiing.
I'm sorry, snowboarding. So we went to the Winter Park Resort, and the journey there.
Oh my God. I forgot about that. So we had to rent a car. So we took an Uber to rent a truck because I've been there before and I heard somebody say you do not rent a car to go into the mountains. So I'm like, okay, we're going to get a truck. Thank you, Lord. So we're driving and we get detoured off of whatever highway we were on. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe it's backed up or whatever. So we proceed to drive. And as we drive, the path gets worse and worse and worser. And so I'm like, okay, well, people are going this way. It should be fine.
Right.
It should be fine. No, y'all,
No.
it was not fine.
The path was like you would see in a Toyota commercial, like a truck commercial, or a Ford, where the
or a
cars
bad
are
movie.
or a bad movie, where the cars are like this on the rocks and stuff, and then on the other side of that there is just a cliff, like
literal cliff. Like if you step off that bitch,
you're done.
It's a wrap.
Yeah. And how you gonna get back up? Not to mention the car that you rented. It was bad. And then in front, like it was a trail of cars. Like we all got detoured on this same trail. And at the very front of this long line of cars was like a Mercedes car that kept getting stuck on the rocks.
Why in God's name would you see this terrain? Like you could kind of see it. I'm like, oh, it's okay. We got a truck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, they kept going. And then got stuck again after like...
They got stuck like 3 times.
Yeah, we literally we were an hour late.
Yeah.
Dealing with that stuff.
And we were supposed to be 45 minutes early.
Yeah. And we were out. Actually, we weren't late. We missed the intro. They wanted us to be there an hour early. So we were we were kind of on time, but it was...
It was definitely a journey, a scary one, to the point where like I was like freaking out because of course I was driving because Ace doesn't really like to drive like that. So I was freaking out during that time. But we eventually found a different pathway to get to the major highway again and into the mountains.
Yeah, and bless the man that was behind us because he was a big help. Like at one point we got the car stuck in something and couldn't get it out.
Stuck in park. It was the emergency brake.
The emergency brake. And I'm like, I'm so sorry guys. We rented this car. We can't figure out how to get it out of get the emergency brake off. This lady's husband goes, oh, he's a car tech. He can figure that out. I was like, yeah. If the ancestors don't be watching, I swear. He came right over, took it out, and I was like, oh my God, thank you. And then like basically trailed us until we got done. And
they were actually trying to get back to Arizona. That's where they're from. So that's why they were on the trail with us. But they definitely trailed us until we got,
Yep. And I'm like, thank you guys.
Yeah. I felt like family, honestly, by the time we made it too.
Seriously, because it was not... Oh God, I don't want to do that no more.
But we finally made it to Winter Park and we had a good time snowboarding. Yeah, honestly, so I have been to Winter Park before, some years ago, and I tried skiing first because I heard that, skiing is easier to learn, harder to master, and snowboarding was harder to learn but easier to master. And so I chose skiing at that time because snowboarding to me is like almost like being on a beam, like being a gymnast. Like I have some balance. I'm like, I want to try something that might be a little more challenging. So I tried skiing first. So this time around going with Ace, I was like, I definitely want to do snowboarding and see what that's like. And it was not what I expected, honestly. It was much harder than I expected. I was just so disappointed in myself, actually.
Here you go. You shouldn't be disappointed in yourself about something you tried one time.
I know, but still, I get so disappointed in myself about things like that because I tend to be great at anything that I try and put my mind to right away. And so when I don't have the same success with other things or in other areas of my life, I get disappointed in myself. Like,
I need you to change that.
It's definitely something I gotta work through for sure.
I have volleyball balance. I have athletic balance, but this is athletic balance, but it goes against what your brain thinks of as balance. For example, when you're about to fall, typically you try to like bend your knees to catch your balance. You don't bend your knees on this one. Like I was bending my knees, but I was also the top half of my body was carrying forward too. Cause I'm like, if I'm a fall, I'm a try and brace myself with the ground. Yeah, that's not how you do that. He kept saying like stand up, stand up, stand up. And it's just really kind of, I think if we were both looser, I'm always scared of falling. Like as I get older, I get more and more terrified of falling from things. And so I fell on my butt a couple times. Definitely was sore. I needed one of those turtles that old girl had, the Asian lady had. Then I probably would have felt a little bit better for your butt if you fall. It's like a cushion.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was hard. But all in all, I did enjoy it. I always enjoy trying something new or something that's athletic that I've never tried before. So I had a good time.
Yeah, it was a great time. And then the ride back was much better. We were on
the freeway
the entire way. The only bad thing about this entire thing was I was hangry. I was so hangry.
Where did we even stop to eat after that?
I was at the same night that we went to
Tacos?
the seafood.
No. Oh, maybe. I don't know. It was been some time. I'm not real sure.
Yeah.
Good time though.
Good time. All right, let's move on from that. So the next thing was me and my sister went out to have like a sister dinner or whatever, and she ended up asking me to be her maid of honor in her wedding. And I was super excited. I was happy to be out with her and excited to plan all the things with her, just being able to watch her in this journey and just be so happy and feel so loved and, you know, starting this new chapter of her life. I was so happy to be a part of. So then a few weeks later, Christmas comes around, and her fiance unfortunately passed away.
Crazy.
Very, very crazy. So sudden. And
he was younger than I was.
Yeah.
I am. Which is so scary.
Yeah. He had sickle cell and he had some complications. He actually went into the hospital with a cough, and then things just escalated from there. And he ended up passing, and it's just been and still is like a huge loss for our family, for my sister. Like my heart aches every single day just thinking about like such a loss for her.
Because they were together how long? Like
6+ years.
Okay.
6+ years, but they had just gotten engaged.
Literally
like a couple months prior to
November. Was it before?
Before November.
Before
it was after we got back, but yes.
Okay.
Yes. So we've been dealing with that as a family, and, you know, just trying to make sure that we are there for our sister, and, you know, just
not many words.
It's not many words.
I mean, and I don't mean to laugh. It's just it is a harsh reality of getting older, and people that you have known or have been around. I think most people know I'm in my mid 40s almost now. People start to pass away, and it's extremely scary. Extremely. It's just it sucks.
But in dealing with this passing, we as in my sisters and I have been just rallying around my twin sister and just comforting her and just making sure that we're present for her during this time. And unfortunately, my car had gotten broken into at her apartment while we were spending the night and just enjoying time together. And the next day, actually, so my car got broken into, and my older sister's car kind of got tampered with as well. Later we found out that they tried to steal the car, but she has a Nissan and there's some like auto lock on it, and she had to go through a whole thing. But during this time, my older sister calls my dad to come and help out, I guess, with what was going on, even though we didn't need him to. And ultimately it led to Ace meeting my father. And I have I don't have mixed feelings about it, actually. I guess I do, because I'm happy that you have met him, and that, you know, it wasn't terrible. And he accepted you.
I mean, it just was like, I introduced myself to him, and he was fine. Oh, nice to meet you. And then for dinner, he invited everybody, which included me. I probably still wouldn't. I wouldn't have gone probably, but
we ended up staying.
We had to wait on the.
We ended up staying at my sister's house while they went out to dinner because we were waiting on the guy to come and fix my windows because they busted out my windows. So they brought us food back. My dad didn't make us pay for it, which was nice. And upon him leaving for the night, he gave everybody a hug, including Ace. And that was twice. And at that time I was still upset that you had met him, and I felt like I needed to say something to my dad, so I ended up saying like, I'm sorry you had to meet like this. But I don't even remember him.
I don't know if he heard you.
I don't know if he heard me, but he definitely didn't acknowledge me saying that, and I just left it at that. So Ace has met my dad. Yay, I guess. And that's been, we haven't really talked much more about you meeting my dad. But I can say that it is a step closer to like our goal. I hate that it happened the way that it did, because if you guys remember, me and my dad still haven't had a conversation yet. So I didn't want them to meet until that happened, but circumstances kind of changed that, and it was forced to happen with the help of my older sister, which I didn't appreciate, but that also is something else that I have to deal with and I guess forgive. Thanks. So yeah, let's move on from that.
A little somber subject.
I know that was a little somber, but I definitely did want to acknowledge Brandon and the Blount family, and just all of us in different stages of grieving. And yeah. All right. So the next thing on the list was New Year's. So New Year's came, and we had a good time.
Yeah, we went to a client of mine, his name is Ernest. He's a co-founder of Black Baseball Media. I helped them with their podcast, and he's always throwing little stuff here and there. Because I basically sponsor them. I don't charge them a full amount. So he, just tries to make up for it, which I appreciate. Invited us to go to, it's called the Go Shy Life Ball, but he was calling it the Mayor's Ball, I guess because the mayor it makes an appearance. And so it was at Navy Pier.
In the offshore
space,
rooftop.
Yeah. Offshore rooftop. We got there, we dressed up, we looked really, really nice. Got there probably about 10, had to stand in line, which I was like, geez, I didn't even think about this. It wasn't a big deal though. It was probably the perfect amount of time for us to be there at the end, but stood in line, got checked in, took a couple pictures, which
it took a while to take pictures because we realized by the time that we got up there, or actually I think, did I go to check or something to see what was happening?
You just peeked around the corner and like there's
two girls just holding up the line, taking several
bruh,
pictures.
on.
Like take your picture and then keep it moving.
The way that people only think about themselves blows my mind all the time. Like there's a line back here and you're just taking advantage of the situation. Like if you want to take another, get to the back of the line, at least let the line move. But in my old age, things irritate me that didn't irritate me when I was younger. So
it irritated me, and I'm not at your age yet. So,
but we ended up finally getting to take the pictures in our grills, which was cool.
Yeah.
Walked in, basically packed, they had food on both sides, so of course
and different types of food too. And they kept
stations.
different stations, and they kept it rotating.
Yeah,
I must say, like, if they had a cap on how many people could be up there, I feel like it could have been a really nice party. I feel like there was way too many people
at some point. Yes,
it was way too many people.
A lot of people.
All the food was good. The bar was an open bar. The music was good. It was just too many people at one point.
Yeah, a lot. And then so we caught up with Ernest and went to like his section to eat. So we're eating, and here comes the mayor and Mike Epps.
Yeah.
And I'm not starstruck. I don't like when I see celebrities, I honestly want to run in the other direction because it's just too much attention. But again, people being rude. Like we're eating and all of a sudden I look up and we can't move. Like there's people on either side of us, behind
pushing,
us,
like, and looking at me to move over. I'm like,
I've been here.
Right,
what are you talking about? So I'm like, no, let's move because I'm not finna be. It just makes me. It irritates me. So we moved around, walked around and kind of saw other people. We saw a couple people that we knew.
Yeah.
Which was kind of cool to see people out that you know. And then just basically stood around, thought we were going to get to see the fireworks.
Right.
Didn't
because they were
opposite side of the damn building.
Yeah. We were out there looking for them too. Like I had my phone recording us, and then her phone recording outside to get to
anticlimactic.
Oh my God. And we were just like, okay.
Right. I know. And I went to go find them, and I was like, yeah, they're on the other side of the building. So that was really the only disappointment. I haven't been out a lot for New Year's Eve. And I think a lot of times we both work too.
The past couple years I've been working at the Sinclair.
Yeah. And so it was cool to get out and like get dressed up real nice. I don't really like to dress up day to day, but if it's one night like this, like I like to get dressed up and look nice and all the things. And the worst part about the night was trying to get the hell home.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to be smart, and I was like, yep, I'm gonna reserve an Uber for like
ahead of time,
1:00. Nobody picked up that Uber because I think it cost us like $70 to get home, which is outrageous. But if we had not paid, we may have still been sitting there
to this day. No,
yeah,
I'm just joking.
I mean, but it was that was the worst part is the Uber, and then trying to find your Uber was again terrible. And the guy that picked us up didn't speak much English, and so it's cold as hell. I'm not dressed, for a Chicago winter. Like I have on like a nice overcoat, but it wasn't super warm. I'm walking up and down the drive trying to find the guy. So I finally find him. When I find him, here come the cops like, you gotta move. And I'm like, wait, I have somebody coming. And then I had to like call you and you came out. But that was the worst part of the night. Everything else was pretty
good.
Cool.
Yeah, good time.
Fun. Yeah.
And oh my God, let's just talk about whoever planned that party was so thoughtful. Okay, you walked in, it was complimentary coat check. Mm-hmm. Obviously the photo booth, the food was fantastic. They had a wall that you could ring for like some of the main cocktails.
Yeah.
For the night, but then they also had flip-flops available for the women in there who were wearing heels for the night. And I was so I could not. Oh my God.
The dogs was barking.
They weren't barking, but I was so happy to see and oh my God, it's partake, because a lot of people didn't have their sizes. So there were some people who had size 10 feet walking out in size 6 flip-flops.
Yeah.
But just the thoughtfulness in having all different sizes of flip-flops for the women of the evening, like it was
amaze balls.
Chef's kiss. Shoot, if I had a budget to, what's wrong?
Oh, you have stuff on your face. I'm sorry. If I had a budget to
throw a party like that, that's the kind of thing that I would do. Like
get flip-flops for all.
Just be that thoughtful of like, what people might be going through that night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
agreed.
Yeah. Okay. invite us again, Ernest, because that was fun.
It was fun.
That was fun. I'd rather do that than work at the Sinclair for New Year's.
Facts.
All right, moving on. So during the past few months with our business, Jem Junkies, as we've mentioned on this podcast before, we've been doing a lot of pop-ups once a month, I should say, at the Bronzeville Ortho. Mm-hmm. And we've decided that it was time to take that leap of faith and find a space. And we found our dream space in our dream building.
Our dream starter space.
Our dream starter space. Sorry. Our dream starter space in our dream starter building. And we are so excited to announce our grand opening will be February 7th.
Mm-hmm. February 7th at Lacuna Lofts. From 1 to 4, we're going to do an open studio. So you can come in, get grills, come in, get tooth gems. The first 5 people that show up get free tooth gems. I've heard 3 people say they're going to be there first. I don't know if they're not, or they will or not. But if you're one of the first 5, you will get a free single tooth gem with the option to add or upgrade if you would like. So if you want to get a butterfly, which I think is like $125 or $150, we would just take the 60 off of the 150, and then you could pay the balance. So however you want to do it, it's cool with us. Just show up. And then so that's from 1 to 4, and then the actual festivities start from about 5:30 to about 8:30 we rented a space at Lacuna by Catalyst, which is formerly known as Lacuna Lofts. It's 2150 South Canalport Avenue, if you're not familiar. And in that space, I think it's going to be a good time. We didn't really it got a little bigger than
bigger than what we initially expected.
Yeah, but I think at the end it'll hopefully be worth it. But we're gonna have a character artist, a magician. We're gonna have a person doing flash tattoos. We're gonna have somebody doing henna for about an hour.
Permanent jewelry,
cotton candy, and the 360 machine, courtesy of us. And
we're also hosting pizza. Well, we don't know if it's going to be pizza.
I'm thinking pizza.
Okay, we're going to have some food and some drinks.
Yeah.
But we're also going to be hosting a beginner's grill making class, and we're going to be doing this in a couple small groups of 4. Mm-hmm. And I'm really excited about it because this is something that I would like to do in the future as an experience for people in Chicago. Something similar to like you going to, and we've been here before and we actually had a good time, like a Sneakerhead University. And
the ceramic spot.
Yeah, the ceramic spot. I want to have that same type of experience for grill making. And so we're going to be hosting our very first beginner's grill making class with the option to get the grill that you made casted and finished for an additional cost. But the class for the grand opening is free. In the future,
grand opening only, y'all.
Grand opening only.
That's it.
In the future, this experience we will be charging for this experience, but for the grand opening, it is going to be free. So
first come, first serve, and the spots are super limited
because this class is going to be taking place within our studio, which is nice and cozy, while the rest of the party is going to be going on in the Manna, which is what we rented for the evening. Right. So very limited spots at the moment, but I am super excited for the evening, even though it's been stressful.
Yes, very inexpensive.
Stressful and expensive.
Putting it on a credit card and sending up a prayer.
Jeez.
I'm not even lying.
But I think it'll be good. Our biggest thing is we want to make the best first impression to the community that we want to serve, and just show everybody like what we have to offer. We want to be the ones that people come to Chicago to see when they are looking to get tooth gems and grills made, custom grills made. So we are on that journey, and we hope you guys would be able to join us on February 7th.
Yeah, I think too, I've always been big on like building relationships and helping people, and it not being all about the money. While yes, it has to be about the money because you have to make money to continue to, no problem, to continue to grow and flourish. I think it is too just about like community. Like I wanted to feel very down to earth, very communal, very relationship based. Like you can come in the space and like chill, just be like have good vibes. Feel like you can ask us questions and get like really good service. And I feel like, especially with us being two women, that you kind of get that woman's touch when it comes to like the customer service and everything that just creates this atmosphere for a good time. So really, really concentrating on that, really want to make that happen for our grand opening and beyond, like when we service customers. So I am excited about that. I'm ready for it to be over. I'm not going to lie. But I am excited to just see how many people, come out that we don't know and have just seen us and just like enjoyed our vibe and just want to see, see what's up and to see, like what kind of, friends maybe we can make.
Yeah.
I mean, you never.
And connections.
You never know. So hope y'all can come out. If you're not busy, please RSVP at JEMJUNKIES.com, JemJunkies.com. Or we're going to have raffles too. I don't think.
Oh yeah. We didn't talk about that.
Giving away a free grill.
Yep. Giving away a free grill, tooth whitening, which is a $500 value at Brownsville Ortho. We're going to be raffling. Shout out Brownsville Ortho. They have literally been in our corner this entire time. So we want to thank them. But we're going to be raffling off that. We're going to be raffling off some Bulls tickets.
Shout out
to my mom. Is there anything else?
T-shirt.
Oh, t-shirts. Some little knickknacks and stuff there. But those are the major prizes. So, and everything is free except for the permanent jewelry that you'll have to pay for yourself if that's something that you want to get. The tattoos, henna tattoos. Yeah. But outside of that, everything is free. We might have a donation box if you guys want to donate to extra tickets for the raffle prizes, because they are such great prizes, and you want a better chance at winning. We want to make sure that you have the opportunity to do that. But initially, you'll only be getting one ticket per RSVP, so you will be able to purchase more tickets to give you a better chance.
Yeah, I might raffle off a pair of gym shoes too, maybe. I haven't decided.
And she is sneakerhead, so they're not going to be no rinkety.
I got to go into the
inventory
and see what I'm willing to let go of and what the current value of it is on StockX. But I mean, the thing about it is I wear a 9. I don't know. I think I have an 11 though, for real.
That's the one you need to let go.
Yeah, maybe.
You can't put no 11.
I mean, I can't, but they're not, they look like they're new, but if I remember correctly, they look like people put them on and you can tell they've been like tying them and untying them and stuff like that. So I'm just like, but we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
Last but not least, before we get off of here, which is going to run us out of the door anyway, is our date night. So our date night activity tonight, for those who don't know, it's Restaurant Week here in Chicago, and it runs from January. You were a little late on that.
I know.
It runs from like January something until February something. So it's just for a week. So we're hitting up a restaurant tonight called RPM. We've both been to RPM before, but I also got a gift card for RPM.
Yes, sir.
And I also got a gift card for Let Us Entertain You restaurants. So what are we up?
$75 already?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it.
So I'm excited to go and eat some great food, because it's been a while since we've had a date night, especially within like planning this grand opening. I was just talking to Ace about this the other day. Like, I feel like we're losing each other a little bit within the conversations of business. And so I want to get back to talking more about us and our relationship, and not just business all the time. Like, there has to be boundaries when it comes to business. But I understand that during this time, that's not going to happen. So it's nice that we get to have a little date night tonight after a while.
Yep. And you said you wasn't going to do your hair, so we can just...
No, I did not say that. I'm doing my hair tonight.
Awesome.
I'm doing my hair tonight.
Everything is awesome.
Everything is awesome. Head ass. All right. That's all for me. Do you have any?
I'm hungry. Ready to go eat.
You ready? Oh, you hungry now? All right. Well, until next time, y'all.
Peace.
Even though she drives me crazy, I tell everyone that's my baby.